Sebastian, from the frustrations at the end of the Grand Prix to the celebrations on the podium, how did you find out that at last you were going to get on that podium?
Well, I was told by Vettel right next to me, so obviously I was very disappointed, didn't want to go anywhere but in my room after the race, because I think we fought hard, we did everything we could, and yeah, I mean, from my point of view, I think I pushed Max into the mistake. It was clear that he cut the track, so it was obvious for me that he has to give the position back. I was surprised after the first two straights that he didn't, that it didn't change until the end. But obviously all that fighting, and I was faster. Max pushed me sort of into Daniel, and of course I wasn't, very happy about the fact that I'm in the sandwich and right in the middle of it, which allowed obviously Daniel to close up and get a run into turn 4, and that's the only thing I want to look into again, because he came right after, and it's clear I was upset, he was upset after the race, so I want to have a look at it again. He told me to watch it, whether I moved under braking or not. I knew that he will go for the gap, even if he doesn't make the corner, just to try. He's done it before, so I was going to defend as much as I could. We made contact, which is never ideal, so as I said, I want to have a look, but I think everything else that happened was fairly straightforward.
Would you not do the same if you were in his situation? Like backing you off into Ricardo?
What, Max?
Yeah.
I would have moved, I guess. So, at that point, we're going side by side-ish into turn 1. He picks to brake too late. It's a mistake, and in the end, he stayed in front. I don't think... don't really need to explain that to you. How many races you've been around? I think it was pretty obvious, wasn't it?
I just want to ask you, we hear you on team radio in free practice being very vocal about other drivers. You called Fernando Alonso an idiot. You were very vocal again today. In FP2, did you not call Fernando Alonso an idiot?
I think you need to understand that, this sport means a lot to us. You're getting very, excited in the car, so emotions running high, and some things you might say that, you don't probably would say in a normal situation, but inside the car is different. So
will you apologise to Charlie Whiting?
I did. So I guess, it might be difficult for you because most of the races are hot, so in a chilled room it might look different, but when you're at the heat of the moment inside the car, it's a bit different. So I don't think it's fair to, judge every single word all the time.
So how much respect do you have for other drivers, for race directors?
Fernando is a two-time world champion. In my point of view, he's one of the best drivers we have on the grid. Certainly in terms of skill, I think he belongs in the front. For sure, you get along with some drivers better than others, but I think, respect, it's never a question. On the day, if I get beaten, then, there's usually drivers that have done a better job. I don't look for any excuses. If I don't do my best, then I'm angry with myself. If I do my best and still get beaten, then somebody else, as I said, has just been better.
Just finally from me, you're a 4-time world champion. Little kids in karting want to be you. Do you feel any sense of responsibility as to what you say on team radio at all?
What are you trying to achieve with that question?
No, I'm just wonder, because
Do you think I think about little kids watching? Of course not. I'm doing my race. Do you think little kids are thinking about me when they're racing? No, they're doing their race. So it's a sport that we all love. We love racing. We love turning the wheel and doing our best. And, when I close the gap, adrenaline runs high, etc. So that's ultimately what we love. And sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't. But I think the fact that people see us fighting and doing our best, sometimes overstepping the mark, whatever, doing mistakes is part of the job. But I think it would be bad to, I think the world is turning enough into a health and safety place as it is. So I think it's fine to give us some room on the track and fight. Obviously, there are limits that we all need to respect. And I think today some of us did and some of us didn't.